Hi guys, it's Anne and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Elgato multi-mount system, which contains 4 pieces: the flex arm, the master mount, the solid arm, and the heavy base. If you're interested in unboxing these items with me, keep on watching. I ordered these items from Amazon because they were having a deal of the day where you buy 3 of the items from the multi-mount system, you save at least $15. After messing around with the cart a little bit, I was able to save about $20 to $25 overall. Not sure if that's really a great deal, but it saved me some money versus buying it individually and versus buying it from a different website. They were at least $5 to $10 cheaper on Amazon than going direct or from a different website. So if you're looking to save some money, order it from Amazon. Just make sure you order it from like the Elgato shop from Amazon. So here we go. Let's get started with the unboxing. Starting off with the master mount, I got the L size. There is an S, which is the small size. So let's go ahead and open this up. So it comes with a quick start guide. This is, like I said, the L or large version. And going over this quick start guide, the maximum load is 4.5 pounds. And let's see. A minimum length is 22 inches. Maximum length is 49 inches, but they recommend 35 inches. And they note that it's normal for the pole to wobble when fully extended. And to tighten and to loosen it, it's a twist. And then included is a non-slip rubber washer for mounting a camera. So there's that. And then here is the master mount, the large version. The bottom part is where you would clamp it to a table. So you pretty much just rotate this to the point where you can get to the appropriate height or width of the table top. And then here's where you screw and unscrew to lengthen. So if I were to extend all the way and then tighten it, do it that way. And then at the end is a ball head. So you just loosen that up and then you just rotate it like that. And that is it for the master mount. So if you're just looking for something like that works similar to a tripod but for a tabletop, and you wanted the flexibility of a ball head and to really put it tall, this is all you need. But if you want to do overhead shots and have more flexibility and portability, you're going to need the other accessories that I will be discussing in a second. We got the solid arm, the flex arm L large size. So let's start with the solid arm. So the solid arm comes with a quick start guide. As you can see, you have the Elgato key light as a sample where you can attach this solid arm to, but you can also attach this solid arm to the master mount. Again, it's a maximum load of 4.5 pounds. same mechanism. And I forgot to mention, so here's a solid arm. And you can't extend it, and it's just a ball head, so it's pretty much the same end as the other one, same clamp style. And when you find your good height, at the bottom there's a button. See, that button locks it in place. So it's the same thing as this master mount, which has a button at the bottom as well. So you can attach it. You probably could attach this to a tabletop, but it's really meant to be attached to, let's say, like this part right here. You could attach it to that so that you can have a device here and a device here. So that would be the purpose of this solid arm. Next up is the Flex Arm L, or large size. So the Flex Arm L large size also has a quick start guide. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. So you have a tiny one with a little ball at the bottom, and then you actually have 2 of those. And then you have like a medium size, and then a large size. So the purpose of this really is to add it to the master mount, and you connect it together. So if you were like in this image right here, you would. So if I wanted to connect the 2 small ones, I would unscrew this, and it loosens it up, widens it, and then I can fit the ball in there. So I'm going to do it some more. Essentially, I think you might have to take out the whole thing. So it's like squeak. No, it's gonna have to come out almost. Okay, there. Maybe not all the way, but this might be a little bit of a pain to have to kind of do it this way. So this might be a little bit of a struggle, but I think you get the idea. So at this point, these are the 2 pieces connected together, and you can adjust it so that it could be this way, and then you just continue to add it on. So the large size just, I believe, gets you more pieces. So it's more of like flexing it, like having that flexibility where you can put it in a certain position and it will keep it steady because of the way that it's designed, as opposed to, like, let's say you have a Gorilla Pod where you pull it, but then as more weight gets put on it, it moves or it doesn't lock into position. So this is where you would want to get this accessory. So that is it for the arms. So now I'm gonna unbox the base. So finally we have the heavy base, which is supposed to be 10 pounds heavy. You have another quick start guide, and it says this base is built like a tank, handle with caution. Alright. It comes with, I think, 2 screws and 2 wrenches. This is well packaged, by the way. It's sealed. Awesome. So, it's 10.6 pounds, 10.25 inches in diameter, and here you have the wrench and the screws. So you have to remove it from the clamp of the master mount or any mount that's similar, and then you screw it back in using that. Alright. Tipping. Ensure that the product is stable and the load is not too heavy. Special caution is advised when using the flex arm kit. Do not over tighten. And then I believe you can do it at multiple spots, not just the center. And then it's made in Taiwan. So that is it for the heavy base. That's all you get, just this one piece. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it all together off cam and we'll see how it goes. So this is actually the top. What I showed earlier was the bottom because of the grip. As you can see, there's some sort of grip on the bottom. To this tabletop that I'm using. I think I got it on, and then I push the button. Okay. So here's the master mount attached to the table that I'm using. And then I'm going to go ahead and attach the other. Now I'm attaching the solid arm. So push the button to lock it. Okay. So there you go. And then I'm going to add the flex arm pieces. So for the flex arm off cam, I put it in this kind of weird positioning just to demonstrate the flexibility of this arm. So I'm going to go ahead and attach it to the top of the master mount. And as you can see at the bottom, it's just a ball, right? So how exactly does it attach if it has this ball head here? And that's where you unscrew it. Yep. And this is what gets attached to the end of your arm right here. So then you attach this essentially to, let's say I want it. This is just for demonstration, guys, but you can play with the setup. I would say it's still moving because of the weight and the positioning, but certain directions, if you can get it as tight as possible while not over tightening it, it's pretty steady. And then here at the end, I can just loosen this. Again, guys, you may find this a little bit frustrating as far as putting it, but once you get it to the way you want it, it's pretty easy, and it should be secure. Like for this position, I wouldn't put anything way too heavy. The GoPro would definitely be just fine, and then I could just readjust that. And let's say I want to position it like this. I could put a camera on here, and then I could have a camera down here. So you really have a lot of flexibility with this, and then you can make it taller, and so it's like off the frame. So I really like this. So I'm going to put it on the heavy base to show you. So just in case you don't want it on the tabletop and you wanted to walk around, move around with it. So at the bottom of the master mount, you'll see these, I guess, screws. that is what you remove, so you can take out the clamp from the bottom of the master mount and attach it to the heavy base. So let's do that. So I took out the 3 screws, the 2 small ones and the 1 big one, and then this clamp just comes off. And so now I just need to attach this thing to the heavy base, so let's do that. I'm just going to show you how it looks. I put it on the table for now. I could definitely transport this, if you can, with holding the bottom as well, because you don't want to put pressure where it's attached. You're going to mess up the screws. Also, as I was tightening it at the bottom, I noticed that I couldn't tighten it too much because it would mess up the thread. So just watch out for that. So I'm going to put it on the floor. And then I'm going to adjust the height so you guys can see. So tighten that. And here it is. So if I wanted to, I could readjust that and make it face this way, and then readjust to Earth ball head to certain. So on the solid arm, I put the Canon T7i camera with the 18-135 kit lens. It does wobble a little bit, but I think if you leave it alone like any tripod in this sort of position, it would be fine. So it's pretty steady. I don't see it kind of like moving around. It's pretty solid. So yeah, I would say solid arm does fit the name of it. I'm gonna try to see if I can do it to this flex arm. We'll see. But I don't think I'm gonna put anything heavier than the T7i. I do have the Canon M3, which might be a little bit heavier. I'm not sure, but I think it'll hold, at least in this position, because I'm mostly going to be using my Canon G7X Mark III, my T7i, or my GoPro Hero 10. And that's pretty much it as far as what I'm going to put on this thing. So I think I'm okay. So it's perfect because I can move it around while it's on this base, and if I feel like putting it on a table, at least I have that option. It is a little finicky, I mean, and again, as you saw, a little bit frustrating with trying to, there has to be a better way, or easier way without having to unscrew and it falling apart, or to get it so that you can position it without too much of a struggle. So I had to attach the camera to the ball head first and then attach the whole thing to the solid arm, because trying to attach the camera where the ball head is already attached to the solid arm, you're going to have to spin the camera, and it just wasn't going to work out. So I had to figure out a solution where I don't have to keep doing that each time, because as you saw, it's a little finicky and things fall apart, and I don't want to risk damaging anything. So let's go ahead and try to put it on this flex arm in this position. I don't think I'll really put it in this position, but we'll see. So there it is, guys, on this flex arm. I know my camera's upside down. Again, this is for demonstration purposes. I am putting a little bit of weight on it, and it's pretty steady. As you saw earlier on the video, it was a little bit moving. My husband tightened it just a little bit more, so now it's definitely able to hold it in this position with this weight. I don't think I would put anything more. It is pretty accurate with 4.5 pounds. I would say maybe a little bit less than that, just to be safe. But there you go. So this is the Elgato multi-mount system with the heavy base, the master mount large with the tabletop clamp, the solid arm, and the flex arm large, which comes with 4 pieces. I think this is a pretty good buy if you're again into flexibility, portability, just so that you have the option to set it up the way you want to and you're not restricted by just a simple tripod on 3 legs, which could have accidents based on how well you set up the 3 legs. So this is perfect. You could use this with the Elgato key light, anything that will fit. I hope you like this video. If you do, please hit the like button. If you want more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. Thanks guys for watching, and I look forward to making more videos like this. Stay safe. See you guys.